All right, I'm making this video, in regards to the video uploaded yesterday, and I got some comments, some DMs like, "Bro, the government is not doing this. The president is this, is that. The governors are this, are that. Stuffs like that. No jobs, nothing." So I'm like, okay, probably let me just come out and say this. Just give me a minute because this might actually benefit you. I see people bump into a community where there is no water, no access to drinking water, no electricity, stuff like that. And the next step, they pick up their phones and they're online calling out the president, calling out the governor. And I'm like, bro, a child should be able to walk before running. I'm like, okay, it's not as if you're bad calling out these people, but can we just take a chill pill first and think about this thing? If you think the president will actually solve 100% of what is happening in Nigeria or 100% of the country's problem, then you're a big joke. So when you bump into a community like this, you have to think, first of all, the community is part of a council ward, right? Or, I don't know, should be a member of a council ward, or how people call it. And there is an elected councillor in that particular ward. Okay, let's leave the councillor. This community should be a member of a local government, right? And there is a local government chairman that was elected. Okay, let's leave the local government chairman. Now, this community should be part of a constituency, those representing the Federal House of Representatives, those representing the Senate. We have them. Those people are part of that constituency. Okay, so you now ask yourself a question. Why will you come to a community where there is no water, no access to drinking water, there's no electricity, and the first person you're calling out is the governor or the president? If the councillor who is supposed to approach the local government or the council about what is going on in this particular community is not doing anything, if the local government chairman who is supposed to take action on things like this on communities under his local government is not doing anything, if those in State House of Assembly, Federal House of Representatives, or even the House of Senate are not actually doing anything, to make sure that these people enjoy access to drinking water and electricity, why do you now jump to go and call out the governor? The same way I used to say this, a governor of a state has the power, or call it a technical know-how, to protect his state from bandits, from terrorism, from whatsoever. Now, the only time you approach or you start calling for the federal might is when the state cannot handle this problem. But over the years, we've seen that a community is being burned down by terrorism or by whatsoever, and the next thing, people start calling on the president. The governor is sitting there, the local government chairman of that particular place, they don't even have anything to, they don't even know what is going on in their council or in those communities. But these same people collect allocations. The people in the whatever representative they are, they also collect constituency allowance or bonuses or what have you. And they are not using this thing for anything. They are not doing anything with it. Let's just be sincere. Some of them will go and buy wheelbarrow and come and share to their constituency. No problem. That is what they feel they can do for them. But I think we should deal with this mentality that we believe everything. Okay, I see people say unemployment is the order of the day, blah blah blah. And I ask them a question. You have a sitting governor. How many job opportunities has the governor created in the past 4 years of sitting, or 5 years or 6 years? Imagine if the local government chairman has created 1 or 2 opportunities to employ at least 50 persons in his local government that will be under the payroll of the local government, every year. Imagine those in House of Reps, House of Senate are sponsoring at least 100 individuals, for any kind of skills that at the end of the year they graduate them, or they do graduation or whatever they call it. They buy equipment for them to start up what they have learned every year. Imagine doing it for 4 years that they are in the office. or some of them they've even sat in that office for more than 16 years. Imagine doing it. Imagine the one in House of Reps taking out like 50. Imagine the state governor creating employment for a state. Do you really think people will come out to come and be shouting that unemployment is the order of the day? Now, the fact that we've neglected most of these positions and we are so focused on the president, the governor, the senator, it is eating up Nigerians. It is affecting Nigerians, and we are not even ready to do anything about it. That is why some governors will come up, they will not conduct local government election for 4 years. The allocation, the whatever, they will just spend it anyhow they want to spend it, and we are keeping quiet. Why? Because those positions are not active. They are not doing anything. We are not seeing their impact. Now, I think Nigerians should actually have a rethink. We are approaching the 2027 elections, and I believe we should give a closer look to most of these positions. This video is not politically motivated anyways, but we just have to tell ourselves the truth. If not, every party will come and they will blame other parties for the failure of the country. They will blame people for this, and at the end of the day, same people, same activities, same result. But if we can actually address most of these things from the grassroots, I'm very certain that a time will come that even the top will have a rethink. I believe there's nothing bad in kicking out that local government chairman that has refused to do what he's supposed to do. There's nothing bad in calling that senator, that House of Reps member that has refused to do what he or she is supposed to do in his or her constituency. Even the sitting governor, there is nothing bad in passing a vote of no confidence. If the governor cannot protect his state, stop wasting your time that we need to vote in so person as a president, for so to happen, for a miracle to happen. Yes, we will enjoy in some certain ways if possible, but there are some things that we must deal with from the grassroots. Yes, we'll take it from that down.